Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism with Autism and Us. If you are brand new to our sessions, this is open discussion. It's all about us and our journeys with our loved ones on the autism spectrum. Sometimes we break the monotony and have a little joke or two and other conversations. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nita. I am one of the admins of this wonderful establishment. Um, and how this works is you can either come up on the panel if you like to share something, or you can be in the chat if you have a question. Feel free to ask. And if you are someone who can answer the question or offer suggestions, you are more than welcome to do so. So, hi, Mr. Charles, Teresa. How are you
Hello.
guys doing?
Good.
Hi, Nita. Yeah, doing fine. Yeah, Sydney and I decided to cancel the stay at the hotel and instead, just go out to eat tomorrow to a restaurant and let that be our treat for our anniversary. So that's what we're
Anniversary,
going to
y'all.
do. And I got her. She got me a pair of dress shoes, and I got her something really nice that she's going to like. I'll give her tomorrow.
Okay, beautiful. Well, happy anniversary to you too.
Thank you.
Okay, I see it's some people I have to give the boot to. I don't know. Every time I get over here on YouTube, we get the trolls coming. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, they're on YouTube, not on Facebook then.
Yeah, they come through on YouTube. Well, we have someone who says hi. Hi there, Wyatt. How are you?
Hi, Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt.
Mm. So, how was your day, Teresa? How's David
Good.
doing?
Made
Good.
my I made my stepdad a cake for his birthday
Oh, it was his birthday. Okay, well,
yesterday.
oh, yesterday. Happy birthday to stepdad. Awesome. Awesome. What kind of cake did you make?
Chocolate fudge.
Chocolate fudge. Okay, I need to stop thinking about chocolate. I just ate a whole handful of kisses, chocolate kisses, and they were delicious. And then my Girl Scout cookies came, so I had those too.
Yeah, well, it was like me. I love me some chocolate.
Yes, we know, Mr. Charles.
And then I went to go get my mom went to go get my son a Easter basket
Okay.
from
Yeah,
Costco's.
it's about that time, Easter time. What, Sammy? Why do you wait till I get online? What do you want? Ouch. And then you gonna nip me. What do you want? You're not going outside.
No, he wants to come on here and recite some canine poetry, otherwise known as doggerel.
Woof, 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 woof. That's all he's gonna say, huh?
Yeah.
Here, you want to say hi to the people. Now say hi. Say hi.
What? What?
Every time I sit down in this chair, here he comes.
Woof.
Okay. Woof, woof. Go. Yeah, but I had a pretty good day today. Got some things done. Took a nice little nap. I put a video, DeAndre. I don't know if you guys know, he's obsessed with sticks. So he snuck a big old stick in the house, and he was supposed to be out there with his sister, but she wasn't watching. You have to watch him because he'll have a nest under his bed before you know it. So I have to go check his room and see if she got him to get it back outdoors. Other than that, it's been a pretty good weekend. We didn't do too much. Oh, and DeAndre's sick with a cold.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
yeah, he'll probably stay home. still has the same old energy. I don't see how the boy does it. Nose just running and he just a coughing, but he's still moving. Still moving. I guess that's
Yeah.
I don't know. So what can we talk about this evening? Anything on the news you guys seen or um anything being talked about you guys wanna share? Let me see if I could find something. But in the meantime, you guys think of something.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, um, it's just nothing really special. I mean, tomorrow is a special day for Cindy and me. 14 years.
14 beautiful years.
Yeah.
Um, trying to find something that maybe we can create a topic for. You know what? Let me see if I can. Um, Linda had
Well,
posted
we
on my
have a
wall.
we have an appointment with our regional center next month
That's
Oh,
great.
awesome. Okay,
to
what's
see
that for? ABA?
to no his VMRC.
What is that
He
exactly?
it's Valley Mountain Regional Centers. It's to like get services for him.
Oh, to get some more services. Okay, good. Wait, I'm tapping in to see if Linda's okay. She had commented on my wall the other day and I meant to inbox her, but I totally forgot. Let me see if she's busy. Okay. I asked her if she wasn't too busy, maybe she could pop in. But you said he's going to the regional center, so he has to have another type of
Well,
evaluation.
they wanna meet him,
Okay.
do our little meet up with his new caseworker.
Okay. And DeAndre I just got a call and I'm kind of upset because we had a support coordinator that we've had for a while, and out of nowhere, they gave me a call yesterday and said you have an appointment for your new for DeAndre's new support coordinator. I'm like, well, what happened to the other one? When you get used to folks and then they just,
Change.
yeah, they just be switching up. And then when she called, she acted like I was supposed to know this. So she says, well, you have an appointment on the 20th at, I think she said 9 o'clock. I said, hold on. Didn't ask me, you know, is the 20th okay? It's you have an appointment. Excuse me, let me check my calendar.
Yeah. I mean, they should not be making appointments without
Right,
you being in the loop.
right. Tell me what's going on. I didn't even know we were switching. And that's what I told her. I said, well, I didn't even know this was, happening.
So they called me the other day to set up an appointment for us to come in and meet her, talk about the services that he qualifies for and all that. We were supposed to do it on the 19th of this week, but I forgot that David had a field trip.
Okay.
So I had to reschedule that one
Okay.
to do it the day before the 19th on the 18th, but then my mom has to take a family member to go have surgery on her knee. Had to reschedule that one to April 1st.
Okay, he had to push it
Hi,
along.
hi, Loranda.
Hey, Lolo, how are you? How's Brandon?
And then we
Well,
have
that's
orthopedic next
understandable.
month too.
He has what?
Orthopedic.
Oh, he has to go to the. Okay.
Yeah, because he's having problems with his hip.
Oh
Oh,
boy,
poor
yeah.
baby.
So he's having hip pain from the hip pain down to his feet.
Mm,
Because you
Oh,
know
that's
how
well,
we
not good.
walk this way, his feet
yeah,
go out this way.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's slow
Mm,
footed. I'm a little slow footed too. Yeah. We having some thunderstorms in these parts. Oh wow. Yeah, we had some the other day. Then it rained lightly all day. Oh,
I think they're calling for thunderstorms here tomorrow.
this
Then they're
weather is
calling
crazy.
for cold temperatures on Tuesday and especially Wednesday.
It's
Prayers to you too,
it's supposed to be
Lord.
hot here.
Yeah,
Oh Lord, California heat.
It's
Oh,
supposed to be in
yeah.
yes,
the
I'm
Here,
70s.
jealous.
here in
Yes,
Connecticut,
I'm
though,
jealous.
we're getting reminders that winter ain't over yet.
It's not over yet. What's the weather in Cali
It is 70
today?
degrees and sunny.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, 21 degrees. Huh? Yeah,
Lolo and Brandon doing okay, but bless. Awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
Around here, temperatures you usually get a little bit of temperatures in the 20s. You get into April, but temperatures don't stay above 20 until you get into May. Get into
Mm,
late May usually.
let me see. Late May, yeah.
Yeah, then you get every day it's the temperature gets above 20, and of course then you start getting into the 30s and it gets hot, but that's okay. I'll take that over the bitter cold.
Yeah, that cold just has to go.
And then we
Go.
start spring break.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I was trying to look through here to see.
Yeah, we're at the point where we're well into March and April is just a couple of weeks away. I'll have to inbox you and we'll talk about, am I doing a focus live at some point in April?
Yes. Yeah. 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 So we're gonna get all that together. I'm sorry, y'all. I was looking through to see if we can find a topic. Lorienda says Tuesday will be in the 40s. Florida? No heat. Not Florida weather here. Wow. It's usually Florida and California with the beautiful weather.
Florida gets pretty hot, but I've never heard it getting in the 40s there. Usually, it's in Southern California and Nevada that you get temperatures up in the 40s.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, I've been in Las Vegas once in August, and the temperature was 48 there.
Let's see. I'm still looking. Still looking.
Usually, Florida 30 mid 30s is about as hot as it usually gets, even in the summer, because you got it's surrounded by water, so that has moderating influence.
I was surprised my son's not on here.
But he's on YouTube right now.
Yeah, he's watching YouTube. I'm surprised that he's not on here. Sending his emojis.
Okay.
Let's see. Right. Still looking for something. Um,
Yeah, David told me the other day that they're removing all the junk food out of his high school.
That's good.
all the junk food. Okay. Yeah, they're doing that in a lot of schools, though. Getting
And
rid of all the.
the kids are not liking it.
I know they're not, but they'll probably get used to it once. They'll end up going to the stores or the gas stations in the morning,
Uh-huh.
grabbing snacks before school.
Oh yeah.
Lorienda says 1 month ago we had woke to 20s a few mornings. Unbelievable! Wow,
Well,
wow.
I look forward to when the temperatures do get up in the 20s here.
That's Celsius, right?
Yeah, that's Celsius. Yeah.
I hibernate. I try to, Lorienda. Hey, Beth, how are
Hey
you?
Hi,
Beth.
Beth.
Windy storm. Watch then snow tomorrow. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
kind of
cool.
windy, and well, actually, it still is windy here. We got some strong winds. I don't want to see any more snow. No.
The snow is cool.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking out the window now. I can see my bush going. So it's still windy out
People
here. Uh,
post pictures of ice of snow and ice covered ground. And my comment on that is I see.
oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That is good. Removing junk food. Their palate used to the junk food. Yep, it'll take some time, but they'll get used to it
Yeah,
eventually.
Oh,
yeah.
not
Serve
with the kids that are in the special ed classes.
yeah, serve
He's a
sushi
mess.
for lunch.
You have what?
That'd be
Isn't
cool. Have sushi for a school lunch.
Oh goodness. I don't think too many of the kids would like that.
it's like
Sushi puts hair on my chest.
the kids
They
in David's class is
uh-huh.
not liking it
Oh, I
because a
believe it.
lot of them have the safe foods.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, they'll probably have something when it comes to safe foods. They'll probably these kids are general ed, right?
These are
Most,
the special ed kids.
oh yeah, the special ed kids probably will have something from home more than likely.
Yeah, the only thing that David likes out of there is the water bottles.
Oh, the water bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, water is good for you.
Well, he
So
doesn't mind. They have these new chips called the bake. It's called Baked Lay's. It's made
Oh
by
yeah.
Lay's potato chips, but it's called baked. David
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
mind those
Yeah. Baked potato chip. Yeah.
because what they're doing, they're removing all the red dye out
okay.
of the foods.
I know at where DeAndre goes now, they send them home with a lot of things like apples, a lot of fruit. So they get a lot of fruit because a lot of times, parents donate fruits and veggies to the school, and if they have things left over, they come home with fruits and vegetables and all kind of goodies that's good for you. And if the kids want something, they have to have something different. Um, then they have to bring it from home. Like majority of the time, DeAndre wants a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, so I have to make him peanut butter and jelly,
Yeah.
or else he won't eat. He don't like the school lunches for some reason,
Yeah,
unless it's taco
ne-
day. On
neither does
taco day,
David.
he'll eat taco and pizza day.
David doesn't like the school lunches.
Mhm. David doesn't like them. Yeah, I don't think there were not too many kids like school lunches.
He said they're nasty.
In a
They're
lot of
different.
places they are.
Mhm. Carter loves chocolate milkshakes, so I sneak fruits into them. That's a good idea. Yep. Get your fruits that way. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, and
So
some fruits are really loaded with nutrients. Two that particular are papaya and mango. Are both loaded with nutrients, sources of vitamin C and vitamin A, among other things.
Yep, I like mangoes. I don't think I've had a papaya though. I don't
Well,
remember.
I'll sometimes have half a papaya with breakfast as a fruit with breakfast, but also another use I have for papaya is when I cook turkey. I the stuffing I make, I cook a package of wild rice according to the instructions. I also boil the giblets and neck for about an hour, and then I reserve the stock for gravy, and I chop up the giblets and the neck meat and mix them with the rice. And I also chop up either one whole small papaya or half a Meridol papaya and mix it in there. And that's the stuffing I put in the turkey.
Oh, that's different. I'm gonna have to try
Yeah.
papaya. How many P&B sandwiches does DeAndre eat? At lunchtime, I only make him one. So that's his lunch. He tries to go for two, but if I allow him to, he'll eat two sandwiches in one sitting, and he only has to have it for lunch. He usually, unless it's like that time of the night, you guys know when it's time for bed, he likes to go for stuff. If he sees the peanut butter and jelly, he'll want one. But usually I'll say the maximum two in one setting if I allow it. But I usually only make him one, and he usually gets one peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a banana because he loves bananas too, Lorianda. Apples and bananas. He'll get a banana, and I may put a bag of chips in there. And I really don't have to put the fruit in there. I just send them with a sandwich because the school they have all kinds of fruits for the kids. Hey, Candy,
Hi, Candy.
how are you?
I remember when I was in school, after a lot of problems with my not wanting to eat, the school lunches, not liking what they had. Finally, what my mom did was every day she sent a peanut butter sandwich to me. I think it was peanut butter and jelly, and she sent also Hershey's chocolate bar with that.
Okay. Carter likes peanut butter in a bowl that he can eat with a spoon. Okay. And the funny thing is, I really I can't stand the taste of peanut butter. I'll eat peanuts, but to have peanut butter, I think the last time I actually ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich was eons ago. Ugh, I don't know.
David's high school is all the high schools here in where we live are peanut free zone, so they can't
Okay.
have any kind of peanut products there.
Now they used to do it here, in the schools, but um I know when DeAndre was in high school, well, when he was in middle school, he absolutely couldn't have any peanut butter.
Yeah, of
But when
course.
he got to high school, they allowed it, but if I guess they made sure whoever had peanut allergies, they weren't together. But the class he was in, nobody had the allergy. So because they were only six boys, they all sat together. So it was never an issue. And now, same thing.
Yeah, of course. One thing when you do have restriction on peanut butter, you can buy almond butter or cashew butter. They do make you know things similar to peanut butter out of almonds and cashews, and so that that generally does not raise a problem if somebody's nearby who has a peanut allergy.
So is almond butter, is it sweet? Is it different? Does it
It tastes a little bit different, but
a
not a
little bit?
lot different. I mean, I've kind of you have it interchangeably with peanut butter. You know, and me, it's kind of interchangeable.
Okay.
One thing though you have to be aware of is that some people are allergic. People,
The
even who
nuts.
are not allergic to peanuts, are allergic to tree nuts, and there are some
Okay.
people allergic to all kinds of nuts.
Just finishing cooking stir fry. What's in the stir fry? You got chicken, what, shrimp, steak? What kind of stir fry are you making? That
I gotta
sounds
start
good.
making some stir fries again.
Hey Dale, how are you?
Hey, Dell.
Um, Joe trying to eat me out of house at home. He's a grown man at 12 years old, 112 pounds. Yep,
Yeah,
I believe it.
yeah, 51 kilograms.
Oh, Mr. Charles. Yeah, those boys will eat you out of house at home. However, he's taller than me now. Okay.
Yeah,
How tall is Joe? Now, a lot of people thought DeAndre was tall. DeAndre is not tall per se. He's only like 5'6". So he's
yeah,
taller than me. He's taller, definitely taller than me. I'm only 5'1". But um he's not as tall as everybody. I guess from the videos, some people say, "Ooh, he must be tall." No, he's
yeah.
not
He's
that.
about 167, 168 centimeters.
168 centimeters.
About, yeah,
Okay.
roughly.
Chicken and vegetable. Okay. Sounds good, Candy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. There's
168.
one of the favorite things I fix from time to time. Cindy and I both like is this shrimp and broccoli stir fry. And maybe I'll have to make that again this week. And,
Sorry about that. Yeah. Um, Joe is 5'1".
I'll be
Joe's the
right
same
back,
height
guys.
as me.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he's, let's see, um,
Hey,
and
Danielle.
he's maybe about 155 centimeters.
Okay. 155 centimeters.
Yeah,
Okay. Mr. Charles, have you? Here you go on his trigonometry.
yeah.
Yes,
Well, that's just simple
he's into
arithmetic,
that
really.
math, boy, and it flies right off his head.
That's just simple arithmetic, really. It's just a matter of multiplying two numbers. That that ain't advanced math.
It's advanced to me.
But the
Advanced
trick
to
is to
me.
learn to think metric. Then you don't have to translate.
You think metric, you don't have to translate because
Yeah,
I still see a lot of like the nurses in the doctor's office. They still have to look. They'll do the weight, and then they'll say, "Give me a second," and they have to look at their chart to see, what the conversion is.
yeah.
Panera bread got the tomato soup and
Oh,
grilled
gross.
cheese for $8.99 for our lunch breaks this week. Oh, that sounds good.
And the tomato
Yeah.
soup's gross, but the rest of it sounds good.
Hey, anything you could give. We do need some tablecloths. I do have a Amazon wish list or anything you could bring. You know, your spot is open. Just let me know you coming. Um, and I'll put you on our volunteer list. Yeah, but anything you could bring, we could use cups, but I got that Amazon wish list. Or if you just want to bring a self-care gift. You want to bring a self-care gift, whatever you want to bring. Up to you. Mhm. So if anybody in earshot, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, make sure you secure your seat for Sweatpants and Mimosas event, April the 18th. The link is available if you have any questions. feel free to reach out to me. We still have a couple of vendor spots open. So if you sell products or a service, anything that has to do with autism and you like to vendor, reach out. If you want to sponsor the event, you can always use sponsors. We have a sponsorship page. And if you just want to donate products, it doesn't have to be monetary. You are more than welcome. We could always use it. We want to make sure we have a successful event for our moms and now dads because it's open up to everyone. And someone asked the question, how old do you have to be? It was a young lady in the thing because it's adults only, and she said she was 19 and she had a child with autism. Okay, so we are having mimosas, but we are going to have an option for no alcohol. And yes, we are going to be checking, but as long as you are over the age of 18, you are more than welcome. But if you are under the age of 21, you will not be served alcohol. So just want those of you who are of that age to know that.
Yeah, in Michigan, the drinking age, as long as I've been alive, has been 21.
21. Yeah.
Even before they raised it nationally to 21, it was 21 always in Michigan. Same is true in Connecticut, where I live now. There used to be a big problem because in New York State, the drinking age for everything was 18. Even you get hard liquor in New York at 18, and so two things would happen. One is some kids from Connecticut and other neighboring states too, their age is 21, would go into New York State, and the town where I lived was right on the border with New York, so it was especially a problem there. But some would go in and get drunk and then drive back drunk. Others would go to New York and buy liquor to then bring back to serve at lavish parties here in Connecticut.
Did they didn't change the age?
Well,
It's still like
now the drinking age nationally is 21, so New York
okay,
is
national.
21 like everybody else. But I'm saying back when I was growing up, that
Yeah,
was
okay.
because in 1986 that they passed the law. Well, what it did is required all states to raise their drinking age to 21, or they would get no federal highway money. And the last
Oh,
holdout was the District of Columbia.
I know I was listening to a guy, I don't know whether it was the UK, somewhere over, overseas. He was saying they have two drinking ages. 18 to 21, you can only buy beer. I think it was beer. And then once you turn 21, then you can buy it all. But you can only
Some
buy beer at 18.
Yeah, prior to 1986, some states were like that. You could buy beer or beer and wine at a certain. I think in Virginia, you could buy beer and wine at 19. You had to be 21 to buy hard liquor. I think that's how it was in Virginia prior to 1986. And other states had graduated ages. Um, but drinking age in the United States is high compared to much of Europe, because Germany, the drinking at 16 you can buy beer, at 18 you can buy any kind of alcohol.
Thank you, Danielle. We
But
try.
Germany,
Hey,
on the other
Kelly.
hand, their drunk driving laws are stricter than here, because the threshold for being considered under the influence is 0.05 there, as opposed to 0.08 here. They're 0.05. You're under the influence, and the penalties are severe.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess too, in Germany, and in other countries, I guess does that apply to the military? Those military men?
Presumably it does, yeah, and it applies to anyone who's in Germany and expected to obey the laws there. But Now it's true. A good question about American military or associated there might be under stricter U.S. laws as far as the drinking age goes. I
Okay.
remember there was an incident several years ago where uh, high school um, chorus or high school musical thing was invited to a special event in France, invited to go to France for some special musical event to participate in. But when they got home, some of them found themselves in the hot water because they had drunk alcohol over in France, where it was legal for them to do so at their age, but they weren't supposed to on the trip. And what I wonder is, were they briefed about that beforehand? If they were briefed about that beforehand, then yeah, I mean, the school is absolutely on target and punishing them. But if nobody briefed them about that beforehand, then it seems hardly fair to punish them when they get home.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for that, Danielle. Yes, there are options. You do not have to have, if you're not a drinker, even if you are over 21, you do not have to have the champagne that comes along with the mimosa. We'll have water options and sodas or
And
pop.
there's plain orange juice too. I mean, because
That's
mimosa,
what I'm
orange
saying.
juice,
They
and
don't have to.
champagne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
just
don't have.
plain.
Yeah, they don't have to have the champagne.
Yeah, plain
Um,
orange juice. Yeah.
right, right. They can have fruit. It'll have fruit too. But
Yeah.
yep, there will be options. Um, that's what Marilyn was, 18 years of age, then 19, then finally went to 21. Okay. I
Yeah.
guess all the 18-year-olds got too happy. Oh, I'm 18. Let me drink. Also, clubs would close at 2 a.m. West Virginia was open till 4 a.m. Okay.
Yeah. So I take it you live in Western Maryland, where you're near the line with West Virginia. Yeah. So the Potomac River forms the boundary between Virginia and Maryland, also between Virginia and the District of Columbia, and then farther west between West Virginia and Maryland. What's interesting is that the border does not run down the middle of the river as it does in on many other state boundaries, but it's at the west bank. So in other words, Virginia or West Virginia extends only up to the bank of the river. Once you step into the river, you're in Maryland or in DC, as the case may be.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say daughter-in-law May. Oh, okay. Yeah, she won't be with us this time. I'm trying to find somebody else who could do the mimosa table.
Yeah, you can
But
do an
yeah, that's good.
alcohol-free mimosa if you do orange juice with club soda
Yeah,
or sparkling water.
you can get your mimosa without the champagne. We'll have other little options there. But we won't have my favorite bartender. I'm trying to find somebody else who can handle the mimosa table. Tri-state Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, the 18-year-olds must have had a great time. Or maybe
but
it was too many accidents happening.
and that's of course another thing is that drunk driving laws here in the United States are lax compared to what they are in much of Europe. I remember in Sweden they were having problems with a lot of drunk driving accidents, so they passed a law 6 months in jail, no exceptions, and drunk driving almost disappeared from that country. People would just routinely have a designated driver when they went to parties or they went out to a bar or something. They'd always have a designated driver who drank nothing stronger than milk.
Oh wow. If you are in the group, if you are viewing the video from inside the group and you'd like to say hello in the chat, or you don't have to, but make sure you uh, click on the video to open it up. That will bring you to our live chat because if you make a comment inside the group, I may not see it, but if you open up, let's see, wait a minute. Okay, if you open up the video, we'll be able to see you in the chat. And even if you're not gonna say nothing, make sure you hit the like or the love or the care button while you're here to show some support as you come in or leave out. Just hit that like, you know. Please be safe because of the weather. We are in line for high winds. Everybody has high winds. Wow. And tornadoes, maybe hail as well tomorrow. This weather is crazy.
Yeah, and you're going to be singing, "Gang, gang, the hail's all here. What the
Oh,
heck do we care?"
never thought we see stores that you can walk into legally and buy pot. Right, right.
And here in Connecticut, in one recent year, there was a big jump. And it had almost double the number, almost doubled of wrong way collisions. And I wonder to this day whether the legalization of marijuana had anything to do with that. Um, you know, because particularly someone who's under the combined influence of pot and alcohol, where that combined influence could disorient him to the point where it becomes easy to him to turn into the exit ramp of an expressway instead of the entrance ramp.
Wow. They don't know which way they going.
Yeah.
I graduated at 18. My mom wasn't having it. Me still in school. Like, no, 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 no. Anyone planning anything for spring break? Yeah, our spring break is the last week of the month, and they just got off a break. They just had winter break. Now it is spring break. Let me make sure. I think it's the last week.
I know when I was growing up, we had spring break. We didn't have any midwinter break. I mean, our winter break was Christmas break.
Ours is not this week, but the following week is our spring break.
Yeah.
You can't even see this calendar.
But school started. Actually, the first day of school was when I was growing up. Was the Thursday after Labor Day. The Tuesday and Wednesday of that week were both teacher work days, and then Thursday was the first day of school. And school ended in mid-June, and they always put 5 extra days in the calendar to allow in case school had to be canceled due to snow. And we had a Christmas break and we had spring break. We didn't have any midwinter break.
Yeah, ours is the last week of this month. Has anyone heard from Joe? I know crazy weather, but thank goodness it's not snow. He was on the last live we did.
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, I haven't. I don't know if he's around tonight. I saw many fallen trees. Ooh, that
Wow.
wind was treacherous. We may take a quick trip for spring. Florida? Oh, Wisconsin or Florida. I knew Florida had to be on the list somewhere. Depends on
Today
the weather.
I went over to Cindy's friend Lisa's house because she buy a couple of dinners we bought from her, and I saw the fence was down in front of her house, and I thought maybe the weather had blown it down. No, it turned out some car crashed into it.
Wow. I think my granddaughter only has Easter off, and that's just a long weekend. Okay. Yeah, usually Friday and Monday?
Yeah. Usually, yeah, we had a whole week off. Now, when we lived in Long Island, in New York State, there it was always Easter. The week following Easter was the spring break. But in Connecticut, the spring break didn't necessarily coincide with the week before or after Easter.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have an extra long week. Mm-hmm.
And had to get used to some other things like because I went to kindergarten through second grade in New York State. We lived in Long Island then, and then we moved to Connecticut. And one of the things was Columbus Day is a school holiday in New York State, but not in Connecticut. I think it still isn't, but it wasn't then at least. And I think it still is not.
Um, I am checking the news, waiting for school closure. Kind of do not want to get up early. Oh yeah, with that weather. With that weather.
I'm also old enough to remember when what is now called Memorial Day was called Decoration Day, and what is now called Veterans Day was called Armistice Day.
Oh, it changes. Times have changed.
Yeah.
We have high winds now, severe thunderstorm watch. Tomorrow into Tuesday, a winter weather advisory. 3 to 5 inches of snow.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
that's
What
the
is it, Mr.
Wajiak.
Trump? Dewajia?
That's between 7 to 13 centimeters of snow. Yeah.
I want to take my son to Bucky's. Oh, you guys have a Bucky's? We don't. Do we have a Bucky's here, Danielle? Somewhere in Michigan?
I ain't never heard of the place.
It's a big old store, gas station. I guess it would be like Myers, but I don't know. Nita, that's a nice profile photo. Thank you. Thank you. Teresa, are you and David okay?
Yes, we are very okay. And I got some good news too. We're gonna be starting on the remodel of our house, on the construction of the house now.
Very good. Very
We're gonna be
good.
starting that next month.
That's
Okay,
excellent.
awesome.
Great to
So,
hear.
did they give you a timeline of when everything will be done?
My parents wants to get us into the house before June, July,
Okay.
before they head back to Alaska.
Right, Kelly. No, no snow. Fantastic. Woohoo. Bucky's, no Bucky's. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think we had one, but everyone talks about Bucky's. I know they have them down south. The last time I was in Mississippi, they were fixing up one around where my relatives are. They were getting ready to open it. It's open now, but I have never been in it because I had left before all that happened.
Well,
But
I've lived in the
uh,
South for more than half my life. Never heard of Bucky's before.
yeah, I don't know how new it is, but yeah, they popping up all over.
But maybe it's where I live in the South. I lived in Virginia and then for a couple of years in North Carolina. Maybe they're not, or if they're just popping up now, that could explain it too. If there's
Yeah,
something
I'm
new.
not sure how new they are or how long they've been in existence. I just started seeing like videos and stuff, people saying, "Oh, I'm going to Bucky's," or and I'm like, "Okay, what is Bucky's?" I like to go in one though, just to see what it's like. What's all the fuss about? Kelly, have you heard of Bucky's? Is there a Bucky's your way or Candy? Do you have a Bucky's your way?
Now, what we do have is Pokimoto.
What is that?
That's a place specializes in poke. Really good. You get poke bowls.
Oh, Wawa. Is that's
Wawa. We
that's
had
like
that
a
in
Bucky's?
we had
Wawa.
Wawa in Virginia. Yeah, and
You say
Virginia
Wawa,
and
I think of
Maryland.
Walmart.
They've got that.
Wawa.
Yeah, yeah. Wawa is a convenience store you find in and Virginia and Maryland, and I don't remember if they had it in North Carolina or not. I don't think they had it there, but Virginia and Maryland had Wawas.
Okay. So what is that? A big store? Big grocery store or something?
It's a Wawa is a convenience store, similar to 7-Eleven, except they have a little more in the way of food they offer. A
Okay.
little more in the way of food offerings, way of of ready to eat food, and that is pulled pork sandwiches type things.
Okay. Like Danielle was saying, pulled pork. Candy said in Northern Virginia, okay. And Kelly says Sheets, no Bucky. So Sheets is another like Wawa, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, North Carolina, what they have is Quick Trip, or QT for short. And I would always tell Cindy that place is named after her.
Cutie, okay. Okay. Oh, let me put the link in here. Put the picture link
But they have
for the
that
picture
in
link.
North and South Carolina, actually.
What is that?
QT, or Quick Trip.
Quick Trip. Okay. Um
It's funny you mentioned about the chain called Wawa's. And there was a town called Wawa in Ontario, on the shore of Lake Superior.
a town called Wawa.
Yeah, it's in Ontario on the shore of Lake Superior.
So you guys have a Wawa too, huh, Candy? You can get subs and soup. Okay.
Yeah, I've stopped at Wawa's and gotten stuff there, particularly when on the road somewhere. 76, oh yeah, Union 76
I
gas.
remember those. I remember the 76 going on trips. We would always see the I remember. I remember. I remember those. Sheets is trying to take over in Michigan. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And do they sell Verner's ginger ale there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
sheets.
in
Yeah,
Michigan?
yeah, the sheets. Do they sell it? Yeah,
Oh, Sheets.
yeah. I know. I mean, I know Michigan is famous for Verner's ginger ale.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember them 76. I remember the big orange and the 76. What happened to those? Did they
I,
change the name?
they probably got bought out by some other oil company.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember those 76 gas stations.
Yeah, that's what we talking about, 76.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember those here in California.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think they probably got bought out by somebody else. That's what happened. That's happened to a lot of chains. Another company buys them out, or they merge with somebody else, what have you.
Now that you said that, Daniel, I think I heard something about that where the is it like Southfield or somewhere where they're trying to put it, or Ferndale, one of those places, and the community doesn't want it. They were at their community meeting. I think I heard something like that about that. Do you call them convenience stores or party stores? Party stores. We have
Well,
plenty. In Detroit, we have plenty of party stores.
the difference
Plenty.
between a convenience store and a party store. The convenience store sells, fast order groceries and some ready to eat foods. A party store sells party supplies. Specialized in party supplies. Paper plates,
Well,
decorations, and so
well, here the party stores are the convenience stores. We just call them party stores. You
Yeah.
don't call them party stores. It's either party store or the liquor store. You go into the liquor
Yeah.
store, pick me up a bag of chips.
Yeah. They have package
Oh, quite a
stores.
few. Okay. Yeah, but we call our corner stores because like I said, we have several. If someone says I'm going to the party store, they're talking about a corner store or a convenience store or the liquor store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have plenty. It's one on almost every corner. Okay, quite a few cities. They don't want it in the area. Okay, Farmington, Southfield, Oak Park. Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think I seen a but this was a while back. I seen a newscast when people were um saying they didn't want it in the area. No, Sammy. No, 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 no. Okay, you guys, we are at the end of our time. We didn't really talk about anything autism this evening, but
No, we didn't. We talked about different things.
yeah, we had a good conversation.
Yeah. We
That's
did.
what it's
Yeah.
all about. That's what it's all about. But um um let's see. Final thoughts for the evening. Convenience stores in Michigan are referred to as stop and rob. Stop and rob. Yeah. Any final thoughts, Mr. Charles?
Just everybody have a great week. Um, and hope the book club discussion tomorrow night goes well. I won't be in that though.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we're gonna try. I'm just gonna summarize everything. I know if you guys have time to come in. If not, I'm just gonna make a video and just summarize the book. If you guys come in and have any thoughts, you can add it to the video, and we'll do a vote on our next read. But we're not gonna finish up. We're gonna give this book one more week, and
okay,
then we'll vote on not this week, but next week we'll vote on our new read.
okay, that'll
Um,
be good. So I'll be able to
oh
get
yeah,
my
it's the holiday.
insights on it
Yeah,
next week. Yeah.
what excluding the holiday. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Self care rocks. Yes. Stay safe. Watch the weather. Yes. Teresa, any final thoughts?
Just say stay very safe
Yes, this weather is very, very funny.
and enjoy the
Candy
weather.
said, have a great night. Be safe. Charge your device tonight. Yes, yes. Make sure you got that phone charged. And make sure you guys, please make sure you thumbs up on your way out this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you, of course. And we will see you same time, same place next week. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the evening on purpose. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.